Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P0716 indicates an issue with the input shaft speed sensor, specifically relating to its range and performance. This sensor, located within the transmission system, plays a crucial role in measuring the rotational speed of the main shaft, which is integral for the automatic transmission's functioning. An accurate reading from this sensor aids the engine control unit, ECU, in making precise gear shifting decisions, ensuring optimal performance and fuel efficiency. The DTC arises primarily from electrical circuit issues rather than mechanical failures in the transmission system. As a precursor to any troubleshooting, proper diagnostic methods such as freeze data and onboard snapshots must be conducted using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. Understanding these components and their functions is essential for effective resolution of this error code. The error code P0716 refers to the input shaft, main shaft speed sensor, which is essential for the functioning of the automatic transmission. This sensor is primarily responsible for transmitting the speed of the input shaft to the engine control unit, ECU, for processing. The location of this sensor is typically within the transmission housing, allowing it to effectively gauge the main shaft's rotational speed. This data influences the transmission control, ensuring timely and efficient gear shifts. As per the diagnostic information, faults that trigger the P0716 code are tied to electrical issues, meaning that the wiring or connections linked to the sensor may be compromised. It is important to note that any mechanical problems within the transmission itself would not cause this specific DTC. The main causes of DTC P0716 are primarily rooted in electrical circuit problems. These issues may arise from damaged or corroded wiring, making it impossible for the sensor to communicate effectively with the ECU. A faulty input shaft speed sensor itself can also be the culprit, as a malfunctioning sensor will yield inconsistent readings that trigger this DTC. Additionally, improper connections or installation issues can contribute to erratic sensor performance. Importantly, these causes indicate that this error code does not stem from any mechanical faults within the transmission. Thorough investigations into these areas are vital to pinpoint the exact nature of the problem and guide subsequent repairs. Vehicles exhibiting DTC P0716 may demonstrate a range of noticeable symptoms. One prominent indication is erratic behavior from the transmission, characterized by unpredictable shifting patterns, which can affect driving comfort and safety. The check engine light will also illuminate on the dashboard, signifying the need for investigation and potential repairs. Owners may also notice a decline in fuel efficiency as the engine control unit struggles to make optimal shifting decisions without accurate speed data from the input shaft sensor. Furthermore, in some cases, drivers might experience rough acceleration or a delay in shifts, which could lead to further driving complications if not addressed promptly. Identifying and rectifying these symptoms is crucial for restoring optimal vehicle performance. In the first step of troubleshooting DTC P0716, begin by turning the ignition switch to the on pilot position without starting the engine. This action powers the diagnostic system and prepares it for process initialization. Once the ignition is set, use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear the DTC from the vehicle's memory. Clearing the DTC will reset the onboard computer, enabling a fresh evaluation of the system. The next action is to raise the vehicle securely on a lift. This ensures safety and allows for effective visual inspections and testing. Ensure that the front wheels are able to rotate freely, which is crucial for further steps involving vehicle diagnostics and performance checks. Proper execution of these initial steps lays the foundation for accurate fault identification and resolution. Step 2 in the troubleshooting process involves checking for any pending or confirmed DTCs using the HDS. This diagnostic tool will provide real-time data regarding the status of the vehicle's systems and indicate whether DTC P0716 is present. If the code appears as confirmed, it implies that the failure has indeed been duplicated, allowing you to proceed to the next step in the troubleshooting sequence. Conversely, if no codes are present at this time, it indicates that the error may be intermittent, suggesting that the system might be functioning correctly in its current state. Documenting these findings is critical for tracking the vehicle's condition over time and may provide insight into potential intermittent issues that require further investigation. Proceeding based on the diagnostic results is essential to advance toward a successful resolution. During the third step, the focus shifts to the input shaft speed sensor's connections and installation integrity. It is imperative to evaluate whether the sensor's installation is secure and that the electrical connections are intact. If the installation and wiring are confirmed to be correct and secure, the next action would be to replace the input shaft speed sensor itself, as it may be malfunctioning. In the event that there are faults detected in the connections, appropriate repairs to the wiring or connector may be required to restore functionality. This step is critical as it directly addresses the sources of potential electrical issues that could cause the DTC P0716. Ensuring proper installation and connections is fundamental to achieving reliable communication between the sensor and the ECU, thereby improving overall vehicle performance. The final repair verification process requires re-establishing the ignition switch to the on-to position. This action not only powers up the electrical systems again, but it also prepares the unit for another round of diagnostic checks. Clear DTC by using the HDS once again. This is crucial for verifying that the previously diagnosed issue has been successfully rectified. After clearing the DTC, it is essential to start the engine and perform a series of checks. This includes disabling the Vehicle Stability Assist (VSA) feature through its off button and letting the vehicle run in drive at speeds exceeding 12 miles per hour for over 10 seconds. Finally, check for any remaining pending or confirmed DTCs with the HDS. A verification that no DTC P0716 is indicated confirms the effectiveness of the repairs conducted. To prevent future occurrences of DTC P0716, regular maintenance is paramount. An effective preventive strategy involves routine inspections of electrical connections, especially those associated with the input shaft speed sensor. Monitoring the vehicle's overall performance for any unusual behavior can act as an early warning system for potential issues. Keeping an eye on the transmission fluid levels and ensuring they remain within recommended specs will also help avert unnecessary strain on the transmission systems. Lastly, adhering to recommended service intervals can prolong the life of critical components. These proactive measures can diminish the likelihood of encountering electrical problems and ensure the reliable operation of the vehicle's automatic transmission. In conclusion, understanding the implications of DTC P0716 enhances the ability to diagnose and resolve issues effectively. Following a structured troubleshooting approach allows technicians to systematically isolate and repair electrical problems linked to the input shaft speed sensor. Monitoring the vehicle for symptoms such as erratic transmission behavior and conducting regular checks of connections and installations plays a critical role in maintaining performance. Implementing preventive measures, such as regular inspections and maintaining fluid quality, can significantly reduce the likelihood of encountering such error codes in the future. By adhering to these practices, both vehicle owners and technicians can contribute to the longevity and reliability of the Honda CR-V's automatic transmission system. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.